Hello guys, welcome to Coding Bytes channel. Today I am going to start with a special operator. In a special operator we have 8 types of operators. In operator, not in operator, between operator, not between operator, like operator, not like operator, is operator and is not operator. Let's understand each one by one. So today I am going to start with an in operator first. In operator is nothing but a multi-valued operator in which we can pass multiple values at right hand side. That is, in operator can accept multiple values at right hand side. What does it mean? And that I will explain you from one of the example. In operator returns true if any one of the condition is satisfied. In operator allows the value present at left hand side to be compared with all the values present at right hand side. So let's understand what is the syntax of in operator. In operator we write a query like select star from employee where employee number, column name means employee number is a column name, employee number in v1 comma v2 or etc till v1 vn. So what is an v1 v2? It is an value, multiple values we are passing at the right hand side and that we are comparing with the left hand side. So what does it mean? Let's understand it by one of the query. Write a query to display employee name who are working in department number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So what exactly we have to return? We have to return the employee name who is working in either 10th number of department, either in 20, either in 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So instead of using before an in operator, we are using like this. Select ename from employee where department number is equal to 10 or department number is equal to 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 70. What is the logical operator of or? If any one of the condition is true, then the answer is true. So in operator is a replacement of an or operator for multiple values. So instead of this, what I will write? Select employee name from employee where department number in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So if the employee is from department number 10, then also display the employee name. If it is from 20, then also display the employee name. Similarly till 17. So what does it did? It reduced the line of code. And instead of using multiple times or operator, we are using in operator and avoiding multiple lines of code, multiple lines of query. Let's take one more example. Write a query to display employee name, job of employees who are working as a manager or salesman. Before in operator, what we are doing? Select ename job from employee table where job is equal to manager or job is equal to salesman. So instead of using or operator, what I will do? Select ename job from employee where job in bracket manager salesman. The same thing I did here. This is an in operator which we are using instead of or operator. Let's learn about a not in operator now. Not in operator is similar to in operator, but it rejects the value instead of selecting it. In operator, what we are doing? The value which are present in department number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, we are displaying it. But in not in operator, instead of displaying the value from the particular column, we will reject that value. Let's understand it by example. Same syntax we are using. Instead of in operator, we are using not in operator. Write a query to display employee name excluding the employees working in department 10 or department 20. So what it is saying? Display the employee name who are not working in department number 10 and department number 20. So select ename from employee where department number not in 10 and 20. So what it will show us? Apart from department number 10 and 20, it will show the employee name from department number 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It will avoid 10 and 20. Let's take one more example. Write a query to display employee name if they are working in department number 20 and 30. So what it is saying? Write a query to display employee name if they are working in department number 20 and 30. So instead of not in operator, what I will use? In operator. And hired after 1980. So hire date is greater than 31st December 1980. This is an example of in operator. Write a query to display employees except who are working as salesmen or analyst. So here what I have to do? I have to display the employees who are not working as a salesman and analyst. So select star from employee where job not in salesman, analyst. This is an example of not in operator. Let's understand about the between operators now. So between operator is used whenever we have a ranges. Whenever we have two ranges, then we are using an between operator. Between operator works including the ranges. The range cannot be interchanged. So let's take an example. I want to display write a query to display the salary of employee between 10,000 to 20,000. So what I will do? Select employee name from employee where salary between 10,000 and 20,000. This is an example of between operator. Let's take syntax of between operator. Column name expression between lower range and higher range. Write a query to display employee name and salary who are earning salary more than 1,250 and less than 3,000. So lower range is 1250, higher range is 3,000. What I have to display? Employee name and salary from employee table where salary between 1250 and 3,000. But what it is saying? More than 1250. But we already know what between operator do. Between operator includes the ranges. So instead of 1250, what I will use? 1251. And 3,000 also we don't have to include it. So what we will do? 2,999. Here what they have mentioned? Salary between 1250 and 3,000. So we will write 1250 and 3,000. But here they have mentioned more than and less than. This is an example of between operator. Between operator is also similar to between operator, but it rejects the value instead of selecting it. The similar to not in operator. I don't want to find the employees who are earning salary between 1,000 to 2,000. So then we will use not between operator. Not between operator works without including the ranges. As we know, in between operator what it was doing? It is including the ranges. But not between operator is not what doing? It is not including the ranges. Same syntax, column name, not between lower range and higher range. Write a query to display employee name and salary if employees are earning salary less than 1250 and employees who are earning salary more than 3,000. So what we have to do? Write a query to display employee name and salary from employee table where employees are earning salary less than 1250. What does it mean? Salary less than 1250 and more than 3,000. So what we have to do? Between 12,050 to 3,000 we don't have to return the values. So what I will do? Where salary is not between 1250 and 3,000 and it is not including the range, it works without including the ranges, so it doesn't matter. So we are writing 1250 and 3,000. Let's learn about an like operator now. Before proceeding to like operator, let me explain you about an is operator. Is operator is used only to compare with the null value. Similarly, is not operator we are using to reject the value instead of selecting it. Let's understand it one by one. Is operator. Write a query to display employee name who doesn't get any salary. So what I will do? Select ename from employee where salary is null. Means we are displaying the employee who is having zero salary. Means who is not having the salary. Is not operator. The write a query to display employee name or commission of employee if they are earning commission. So if commission is not null, then we have to display employee name and commission. Same thing we have written here. Select ename commission from employee where commission is not null. We will learn about and like operator in our next series. Thank you for watching. Follow for more. Do comment, do like and do subscribe to my channel.